folks. It's good to be with you here again this last Thursday night of June, right in the middle of the year. And if I see any more advertisements for Christmas, only 6 months, or even people having many year Christmases, I never hear the like of it. But we're not going to worry about Christmas here tonight. We're going to play some good gospel music. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some inspirational good gospel country here. We started off with a Note family singing I'm Gonna Sing.
I'm gonna sing just as long as it takes for a song to make sad every spirit's free. I'm gonna keep making music that carries a secret that Jesus is liberty. I'm gonna turn off the sounds that will drag people down to the pit of despondency. With a sweet happy tune, he is coming soon for his children like you and me.
It's a song that'll carry a message along through the densest of foggy nights. And the tune is the rope that can throw man hope when he's going down for the third time. It's a sweet melody that can cut your heart free from the chains of a past defeat. You can suddenly see through the sweet harmony a path for your wandering feet.
I'm gonna sing just as long as it takes for a song to make sad every spirit's free. I'm gonna keep making music that carries a secret that Jesus is liberty. I'm gonna turn off the sounds that will drag people down to the pit of despondency. With a sweet happy tune, he's coming soon for his children like you and me.
Don't tell me the world is a hopeless old place and I might as well just give in to the doom and gloom. Life's a waiting room for the blow that will do us all in. I can't sympathize when before my eyes there's a hope shining bright as day. I gotta follow the song that keeps drawing me on with my feet dancing all the way.
I'm gonna sing just as long as it takes for a song to make sad every spirit's free. I'm gonna keep making music that carries a secret that Jesus is liberty. I'm gonna turn off the sounds that will drag people down to the pit of despondency. With a sweet happy tune, he's coming soon for his children like you and me. I'm gonna sing just as long as it takes for a song to make sad every spirit's free. I'm gonna keep making music that carries a secret that Jesus is liberty. I'm gonna turn off the sounds that will drag people down to the pit of despondency. With a sweet happy tune, he's coming soon for his children like you and me. With a sweet happy tune, he's coming soon for his children like you and me.
There, that was the Note family there, starting us off this evening with I'm Gonna Sing. Somebody else is going to sing. No, there. I hope that gets you started off on the right note this evening. I hope you are full of enthusiasm and full of get up and go and you sing along with all these pieces. You know most of them, I would think. You know, I know you folks listen to lots and lots of good gospel country over the years, and you know your stuff. I'm sure most of you know most of the words of most of them. I know every now and again you get one that, well, I know I do, and I've never heard it before, but there are not that many of them. And we trust that as you join in this evening, you'll be blessed and encouraged, and yes, I'll be enjoy listening to the music, not for entertainment purposes, but that it indeed will be a blessing to your heart and your soul, because there's so much these days to make you despondent and to make you down, and if we can raise your spirits here for an hour or so, well, then we'll do our very best. So here we go. Right, we're going to have Rod Culver next, on his band of believers, and He's going to sing Jesus Came Along.
I was lost and alone in all of my sin, restless and fearful, no peace within, loneliness and despair were all the friends I knew, shackled by the pain of feeling blue. Then you came along and you fixed all my wrongs. Now my heart is singing a brand new song. My life has been changed. Lord, I'll never be the same. All because Jesus came along. I remember all of those lonely days and nights, the struggles I had, oh the devil, how hard he would fight. When it seemed like I was going under and my life was about to end, I cried out for mercy, for someone to hear my last call. Then you came along and you fixed all my wrongs. Now my heart is singing a brand new song. My life has been changed. Lord, I'll never be the same. All because Jesus came along. My life has been changed. Lord, I'll never be the same. All because Jesus came along. All because Jesus came along. All because Jesus came along.
Yeah, that was Ron Culver and his band of believers there, and Jesus came along. Right, well, say hello to a few folks this evening there. There's Edna, way down there in Drumbo, just outside of Lisburn. Good to see you, Edna, faithful listener as always. Another one way across there in the States, Patty Santoro, away over there in Long Island, just outside New York. Always good to have your company as well, Patty. Man, Gilbert McCready up there in Tobermore. A good friend, Harvey Nicol, there in Portlanona, I think. Yeah, Margaret shaking the head. There you are, Harvey. I'm glad I got that right. Roberta Clinker Ferguson, good to see you in this evening as well. And our good friend Scott McCarter there. I missed you this morning, Scott. I was in the middle of preparing this programme and then realised I had missed you. So there, I'll maybe catch up with you tomorrow. I'll listen in a bit later on. So good to have your company anyway, Scott, and good to see you still singing away there from time to time at the top of your voice there on broadcast. Right, we're going to have the Dotsons next. Not the Dotsons. You remember them old cars? Not too many Dotsons about now. These are the Dotsons, D-O-T-S-O-Ns. And they're going to sing God Delivers Again.
Standing there at the Red Sea, God's people began to complain. Soon Pharaoh and his mighty army will take us in bondage again. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. when things look hopeless, my God delivers again. We'll never bow to your idol, the Hebrew children proclaim. So the king gave the command, just throw them into the flames. The king said, did we not cast 3 men into the furnace bound? Well, I see 4 men loose in the fire unhurt, and they're walking around. Oh, God delivers again. Oh, my God delivers again. When it seems all is lost, he reaches down his hand. Then all the forces of evil have to flee at his command. Just when things look hopeless, my God delivers again. Just when things look hopeless, my God delivers again. Delivers again.
Just when things seem hopeless, my God delivers again. Never let you down. He's always there in your time of need. And just continuing on that note, we're going to have David Ingalls next, and he's going to sing one that I haven't heard for a long time, but I used to sing it a very long time ago. No, not on stage or anything. No, don't be thinking anything like that. A wee piece called Now I Have Everything.
I had nothing but heartaches and trouble. I was seeking for fortune and fame. I had nothing but doubts and confusion. But now I have everything. I have everything I need to make me happy. I have Jesus to show me the way. He has saved me, and he gave me life eternal. And now I have everything. I was making big plans for my future. I was living all my lifetime in vain. But then I prayed for life's only meaning. And now I have everything. I have everything I need to make me happy. I have Jesus to show me the way. has saved me, and he gave me life eternal. And now I have everything. And now I have everything.
There, David Ingalls. And now I have everything. Love that piece indeed. As Margaret said, she hadn't heard it for a very long time either. I'm sure it brings back memories to a lot of folks. A lovely piece. Well, when I was growing up, which wasn't yesterday. So there you go. Right. The next wee piece is from a fantastic singer, Mike Bowling. And we've played him very often. And he always sings great pieces for the Lord. And you know, a very long title in this piece, and it's all about the Lord rolling the burdens away. You know, King Jesus will roll all your burdens away. You know, for Christ to be your Saviour, you know, there was no other way but the way of the cross. God's righteousness demanded that that's how it would be. You know, when sin required it, and the devil, he was afraid of it, because the Bible says that the head of the serpent was bruised on the cross. Sin was defeated, the devil was defeated, you know, and you know, our salvation was only one way, and that was by grace alone, and it's through faith alone, and Christ alone, according to the Scripture alone, and for God's glory alone. And that's fantastic, isn't that wonderful? And you know, and Mike, he sings all about this in this wee song coming up. You know, and for those that would be saved from sin and sin's consequences, you know, there's no other way but the way of the cross. And you know, we can talk about lots of other things, and people are trying lots of other things, and are happy and content in the things that they're trying to do, but they'll all fail. And the way of the cross is the one that leads home. And you know, there was no other way to satisfy a holy God. You know, God's conscience was satisfied on the cross, and sin was dealt the greatest blow, and Satan was dealt the greatest blow he could ever have on the cross. And you know, Mike Bowling, he's going to sing this wee piece now. King Jesus will roll all the burdens away.
When I should feel so sad, why does my heart feel glad? Why does my soul feel so happy today? When all around me burdens fall, still I'm not worried at all. For if I pray, King Jesus will roll all my burdens away. Yes, all the way. He'll roll them away. All the way. He'll roll them away. King Jesus will roll all my burdens away. If to him I pray, he'll open doors for doors I'm unable to see. That's why I say, King Jesus will roll all my burdens away.
Lord,
doors for me, doors I'm unable to see. And that's why I say, King Jesus will roll all my burdens away. Yeah, all the way. He'll roll them all away. Yes, all the way. He'll roll them all away. King Jesus will roll all my burdens away. To him I pray. He'll open doors I'm unable to see. And that's why I say, King Jesus will roll all my burdens away. And that's why I say, King Jesus will roll all my burdens away.
Mike Bowling and King Jesus will roll all my burdens away. Right, well, I hope Ronnie Morrison there has the radio or whatever he's listening to there turned up, because you requested a wee song from me away a couple of weeks ago, Ronnie, and of course I wasn't on for a wee while there, but lo and behold, I have the wee piece that you've been looking for on this evening, so you make sure the volume's turned up there. I don't know what's going on up there in Peterhead at the minute, but you make sure you're able to hear this wee song, because this was specifically picked out for you and your request. Now, you had requested a song called Standing on Holy Ground. It's not a song that I have heard before now, and I went through listening to a few of them, and this wee lady I thought had the sweetest voice of the lot of them. So here we have Rebecca May Lawless singing this wee piece for you, Ronnie, well, for you all, of course, Standing on Holy Ground.
As I walked through the door, I sensed His presence, and I knew this was the place where love abounds. For this is the temple Jehovah God abides here. We are standing in His presence on holy ground. We are standing on holy ground, and I know that there are angels all around. Let us praise Jesus now. We are standing in His presence on holy ground. In His presence there is joy beyond measure, and at His feet peace of mind can still be found. If you have a need, I know He has the answer. Reach out and claim it, child. You are standing on holy ground.
place to be standing in his presence on holy ground. There, I hope you enjoyed that, Ronnie, and the rest of you folks as well, of course. There, Rebecca May Lawless, as I said, I'm going to have to play that lady again. She has a great voice. They're standing on holy ground. Right, where do I see? Some more folks to say hello to. Well, that was for, of course, I said Ronnie and Jennifer Morrison away over there in Peterhead. And then, of course, well, Rennie Somerville listening in there on YouTube as well. Philip Stewart away down there in Coke. And all the folks, hope you are keeping well down there. Gwen and Jim Allen away over there in Radstock and Somerset. And I hope you have got over all your celebrations, Gwen. A belated happy birthday to you for yesterday. I'm sure you had a great day and you were spoilt rotten. And that's another wee mark on the total. Climbing up there. I'm not sure. Maybe Jim will tell me. Will he? Will Jim tell me what age you are? Because I can't ask a lady what age she is. But Jim can tell me. Can't he? Right, okay. Where do I see? Jenny Jappy over there in Scotland too. It's great to have all our Scottish listeners. Jenny Jappy, I hope you're keeping well. And Lord bless you, sister. Sally and Mervyn McCook, good to have your company. And of course, Anne and Harry Richmond, who are happy to see me back on again. And of course, I'm always happy to be here and to be with you folks as well. Right, we're going to have the Freemans next, and they're going to sing When He Loves Me the Most.
My life's made up of choices that I make. It's up to me which path I'm gonna take. And we've only got one life to get it right. Even though mistakes, I'm perfect in His sight. When I deserve the least, that's when He loves me most. Each time I've drifted far away, He's always led me home. And when I've turned my back on Him, He's always held out hope. When I deserve the least, that's when He loves me most. When I've had temptation stare me in the face, I should have turned my head and looked the other way. I went stumbling down that road a time or two, but each time I came limping back, let me lean on. When He loves me most. Each time I've drifted far away, He's always led me home. And when I've turned my back on Him, He's always held out hope. When I deserve the least, that's when He loves me most. And when I've turned my back on Him, He's always held out hope. When I deserve when he loves me most.
When I deserved the least, that's when he loved me the most. Yes, gracious, loving Saviour. You know, and if we got what we deserved, you know, it's a terrible thing to even think about. But God in his mercy and his love went to Calvary and died and shed his precious blood that you and I might be free from the punishment that we deserved. And he took our place. Isn't that wonderful? Right, we have seen a few announcements. Yes, tomorrow night, yes, as soon as that, tomorrow night, the Dawson Song presents the Gospel Hymn Sing in Portrush. All you folks way up that part of the country, way up there, up North Antrim and whatever else. Portadown, or now I didn't say that. Portadown Town Hall. No, don't go to Portadown Town Hall. Portrush Town Hall is where you should be going. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. And there's a whole range of singers there tomorrow night. Admission is ticket only apparently, and it's £8. But now if you're looking for a ticket, this is a number you need to ring. I know it's a wee bit close to the time, but I'm sure they'll not turn anybody away. So the number is 07525 332 787. And singing tomorrow night, there's Kelly Hanna, Jonathan Mitchell, Ryan and Hannah McKee, Stephen Greer, Marcus and Sheriff Leckie, Adam McAdoo, the Reunited Gospel Trio, Reuben Orr and Leah Clements. So there's a fantastic range of singers tomorrow night singing the gospel, and I'm sure that'll be a great night up there in Portrush. So as I say, if you're looking at tickets, ring that number, and if anybody needs that number, don't be afraid to send a wee message there, and I'll read it out again maybe before the end of the programme. Alright, so keep your ears peeled, and I'll do that again before the end of the programme. Okay, and then next Friday night, Friday the 4th of July, and the Gospel Music Club, of course, is meeting again the first Friday in July, down there in Mallinhinch Baptist Church at 7 o'clock, for about 3 hours or so, an evening of inspirational gospel music. Now, I usually tell you who's at it, but I'm not going to do that this month or this week. I see Alan Murphy in there. Alan, you sent me the wee advert, and I says there's not a mission I'm going to read all those names out. I think I counted there was 27 different singers, musicians, and one thing or another. So go along, be surprised, and you'll be blessed, I'm sure, once you go down there. Alan and the folks will be glad to see you. They'll be all different, maybe couples or singles, or maybe an odd group, I think, maybe, but mostly musicians, one thing or another as well. So there's a wee note here as well, £3, which is optional at the door, and tea and coffee will be included. So there, go down there to Ballinhinch Baptist Church next Friday night for a good evening of friendship and fellowship, and some good gospel music there as well. So, okay, we're going to continue now on with the Powells, and we're going to sing Thank You for the Grace.
There are many days that I have prayed through my trials here, waiting for the answer, hoping through my tears. But through my disappointments, Lord, I could not see your face. I couldn't thank you for the answer, so I thank you for the grace. Thank you for the grace you give, just to go another mile. Thank you for the strength I feel, just to face this bitter trial. learned to trust in God. So through my many heartaches here as I run my earthly race, when I can't thank you for the answer, Lord, I'll thank you for the grace. Thank you for the grace you give just to go another mile. Thank you for the strength I feel just to face this bitter trial. And though this valley seems so long, that I'll never leave this place. When I can't thank you for the answer, Lord, I'll thank you for the grace. Though this valley seems so long, that I'll never leave this place. When I can't thank you for the answer, Lord, I'll thank you for the grace.
There, that was the Pearls, and thank you for. Oh dear, excuse me. Don't know what happened there. That was the Pearls, and thank you for the grace. Well, we're going to sing a little bit more about Grace right now with Rebecca Hendricks, and she's going to sing Grace Will Lead You Home.
I remember the day the Lord called my name. I was down, I was tired and alone. A voice so sweet, it rang down to me. Grace, God's grace will lead you home. Grace, grace, oh grace will lead you home. No matter how you've traveled or where you have gone. Grace, grace, oh amazing grace. Don't you know that grace will lead you home? How can it be grace given to me when I've got nothing good to give? For I have walked away and I've lived it my way. Grace, God's grace, it led me home. Grace, grace, oh grace will lead you home. No matter how you've traveled or where you have gone. Grace, grace, traveled or where you have gone. Grace, grace, oh, amazing grace. Don't you know that grace will lead you home? Don't you know that grace will lead you home?
That was Rebecca Hendricks, and Grace will lead you home. Beautiful piece there indeed. Right, some more folks to say hello to there. Our good sister Betty Potton there, she's a tea and all along the way over there in Raffo and County Donegal. Hope you're keeping well, Betty. Our good sister Avril Strange, Diane and Hazel Slater away over there in Scotland. Good to have your company as well. Diane Brown, Rhonda Bowman, May Reynolds, Robert Barfoot, Juniper Green over there in Scotland as well. Joe McWhirter, Bill Roberts in Ohio, Alan Murphy, as we mentioned, down there in Annahilt. Noel Murphy, no relation at all, I don't think, down there in Moneymore. Our good sister Susan Atkinson down there in Carabel, Florida. Charles Robinson, who is a man well known to most of us. Joan Garrett and Sandra Lee Perrette. Now, I think asked me up to date with them so far, and I hope I haven't left anybody out, but if I have, my apologies most sincerely. Right, we're going to have the Dunaways next, and they're going to sing Where There's No Fire.
They have fancy stained glass windows and the padded pews, and I can hear the organ playing something sad and blue. There's a lot of empty benches and an empty choir, 'cause folks won't go to warm their hearts where there's no fire. People want old-time religion in this modern day, the kind that makes you clap your hands and kneel and pray. People need to feel His Spirit and to be inspired, 'cause they won't go to warm their hearts where there's no fire. They can lift their hands in worship and not be ashamed, and in one way or the other they can praise His name. The singing and the preaching, it should lift us higher, 'cause folks are looking for a church where there's some fire. Oh, people want old-time religion in this modern day, the kind that makes you clap your hands and kneel and pray. People need to feel His Spirit and to be inspired, but they won't go to warm their hearts where there's no fire. People want old-time religion in this modern day, the kind that makes you clap your hands and kneel and pray. People need to feel His Spirit and to be inspired,
Dunaways, and where there's no fire, yes, you can have all the fancy stained glass windows and the most beautiful churches and pulpits and everything else, but if the seats are all empty because there's no fire in the pulpit, and you know why there's no fire in the pulpit is because so many people like it that way. They like to have they're content with the sanitized, diluted gospel, where there's no repentance and there's a whole lot of rituals without redemption. Jesus didn't hang on the cross just that we could turn over a new leaf and do our very best. He died to make dead men live. He died to redeem us, and that's the message that needs to go out from the pulpits. Too many pulpits with no fire in them, and that was a great song there from the Dunaways. Great, okay, time's racing on here. I better get me skits on here because I've still quite a wee bit to do. So we're going to have we're going to have Jim McComas next, and he's going to sing It'll Be Worth It After All.
We need our spirit-filled preachers to teach us right from wrong. We need our old-fashioned seekers who pray all night long. We need some good gospel singing to help us go another mile. The church will triumph, oh Lord, and go home in a little while. It'll be worth it after all, child. It'll be worth it after all. After all of these trials, we'll hear Jesus call. It'll be worth it after all, child. It'll be worth it after all. After all of this climbing, it'll be worth it after all. When you're down in the valley, prayer is all I can do. But the Lord sends deliverance, and He'll strengthen you. Now if you're up on the mountain and see me struggling alone, lift my name up to Jesus. Let's help each other make it home. It'll be worth it after all, child. It'll be worth it after all. After all of these trials, we'll hear Jesus call. It'll be worth it after all, child. It'll be worth it after all. After all of this climbing, it'll be worth it after all. After all of this
Jim McComas, and it'll be worth it after all. Right, good to see our good friend Freddie Lafferty joining with us there as well. I hope you're keeping well, Freddie. Right, wait a see now. I'll squeeze two more in because time is quite tight, and I haven't played these folks before, and it's a lovely song, and I'm determined to play it. So here's Appalachian Express singing Take My Hand.
Well, a Christian life is all I've lived. I'm willing to share and I'm willing to give. Waiting for the Lord to call me to that home up there. Singing His praise every night and day. Telling Him the truth every time I pray. Waiting for the Lord on high to say, child, take my hand. Well, take my hand and follow me. Just walk slow and carefully. To that home beyond the blue is where we'll end. To live with Him in a righteous way. Never a burden will come our way. Just follow me, dear child of mine. Come take my hand. Well, my lifelong race is nearly run. The peace in my soul tells me that I've won. The race between time and the devil. Now I want to leave this land. To live with Him in a righteous way. Never a burden will come my way. Gonna follow Him to my final day when I take His hand. Well, take my hand and follow me. Just walk slow and carefully. To that home beyond the blue is where we'll end. To live with Him in a righteous way. Never a burden will come our way. Just follow me, dear child of mine. Come take my hand. Just follow me, dear child of mine. Come take my hand.
There, a wee bit of bluegrass gospel. I haven't played any of that in a wee while. There from the Appalachian Express, Take My Hand. There's a couple more folks in there. Barry Mitchell from down there from Hillsborough. Good to see you coming in there, Barry. And Irene Glass, good to have your company here this evening as well. Right, I did say away back early in the programme that now I would call that number again for anybody that was possibly looking at tickets to go to the Hymn Sing tomorrow night in Portrush Town Hall. And that was at 8 o'clock in Portrush Town Hall. And as I said, the singers, there was a list of singers there, about 10 or 11 different singers. A great night of praise and fellowship there. Admission was £8 and it's ticket only. So if you're looking for a ticket for that there, here's the number. And it's 075 25 332 787. So I hope you have got that. And you can get along there. So make you very welcome indeed. Right, with Jared Akers on a piece I'm sure you are well familiar with. I heard a load of different people singing it, but a very topical piece for the times we're living in. When you look at your screens and you see all the chaos that's going on in the world, and you know Jesus could come back at any time. The Bible's been played out right before our eyes. And Jared Akers asked a sweet question: if Jesus comes tomorrow, what then? So folks, make sure you're ready, make sure there's oil in your lamps, make sure you've been to the cross and you've repented of your sins and you've handed your life over to Him, and He will take you safely home. No matter what happens, He's not taken by surprise with any of this. You know, the devil knows his time is short, and he's creating as much chaos as he can. But God's still on the throne, and we can depend on Him. So, folks, as I say, I really enjoyed your company for the past hour or so. Join Martin on Saturday night at 8 o'clock, God willing, and again on Sunday afternoon from 3 to 5. I'll be glad of your company. And God willing, I'll be back here next Thursday night at the same time, 7 o'clock. So look forward to your company then. So folks, good night, God bless. Here's Jared Akers, and if Jesus comes tomorrow.
If Jesus comes tomorrow to spend some time with you, would you answer all his questions or lie to hide the truth? Would you welcome him with open arms or even let him in? If Jesus comes tomorrow, what then? If Jesus calls your number, could you leave today? Are you ready to lay down your worldly goods and walk away? Would it take a month of Sundays just to tell him of your sin? If Jesus comes tomorrow, what then? If the sky turns black as midnight in the middle of the day, and somehow you knew that Jesus would soon be on his way, would you have to beg forgiveness, or could you reach out, take his hand? If Jesus comes tomorrow, what then? Somehow you knew that Jesus would soon be on his way, would you have to beg forgiveness, or could you reach out and take his hand? If Jesus comes tomorrow, what then? If Jesus comes tomorrow, what then?
All right, good night, folks.